All right. Hello, what's up, everybody? How are we all doing? Welcome back to class, and I guess you are excited to see me. If you are not excited, I don't know what I can do for you. All right, but I want to say a big thank you for coming back to class. I hope if you watched yesterday's class, I believe you know, you must have learned something. As simple as Microsoft Word is, I mentioned yesterday that you will definitely find one thing to learn. And again, today, I am here powerfully. You will definitely learn something new today. I am certain about that. All right. What I will be teaching you today, some of them are really applicable to your day-to-day activities. Some of them are applicable, especially if you're a lecturer. All right, if you're a lecturer, some of them are also, simple tips and tricks that will definitely help you to be more efficient in whatever you are doing when it relates to Word documents. Again, my name is Olavisoye Igi, and I am your instructor in this particular course. All right, I'm your instructor in this particular course, and this class is hosted by Shokeni Solutions Academy. Shokeni Solutions Academy. I remember I mentioned to you yesterday that I'm going to say a little bit about Shokeni Solutions Academy. However, I will do that immediately after my class. All right, so that let's go to what you are here for. Is that okay? All right, so let me share my screen again. Let's quickly go through what we want to talk about today. I want to talk about advanced formatting and styles. Advanced, we spoke about formatting yesterday, but today I will be teaching you advanced formatting and styles. Okay. I will also be teaching you working with tables and charts. Working with tables and charts, I will be teaching you this today. Okay. Another thing I will be teaching you how do you use templates and forms. How to use templates and forms. I'm going to teach you how to do that. I will also be teaching you collaboration and review tools. This is a tool that I said if you are a lecturer, this tool is very, very important for you, all right? Especially whenever you are reviewing your students' work and you discover that they made a mistake, instead of you correcting that mistake for them, you can actually suggest the correction so that they can do that by themselves, all right? So, and I think lastly, I'll be teaching you smart tool and shortcut. This is a tool that I said 90 to 95% of people that are using Microsoft Word don't know about this tool. All right, so it's just going to be something that you can use to show that okay, yeah, hey guys, you don't know this about Microsoft Word, and now you've learned it. Okay, so let's go to the first thing we want to talk about today. We want to look at advanced formatting styles. Here we want to look at using preset styles and themes. We will be looking at how to create custom styles. We also be looking at applying page borders and sheets. Now, let me quickly say this, that Microsoft Word have preset styles. Now, if you remember what I called styles yesterday or the last class, I mentioned about font size, font style, and font size, coloring, and the likes. All right. So Microsoft Word have a preset styles and themes that you can use in your documents. Is that okay? And of course, you can by yourself create custom styles. And this is important. Now, you may feel like, oh, I can do the formatting by myself and I don't really need to use preset styles or use custom styles. Now, I think tomorrow I'll be teaching you about how to add chapters. For example, whether you want to write a book, all right? You want to write a book and you want to include the table of contents to your book. Microsoft Word have a tool that can help you write the table of content automatically. So for example, maybe your chapter 1 starts in page 10 and your chapter 2 starts in page 11. sorry, your chapter 2 starts in page 20 and your chapter 3 starts in page 33. Okay. The tool in Microsoft Word can automatically help you in a table of contents such that you don't need to be comparing what chapter is chapter 1, especially when the chapter or the page number, when the page number now change. All right. So, but you can only do that using the preset styles or you creating your own custom styles. Okay. All right. You don't know me for somebody that talk too much. So let's go to the practical session. I want to customize a heading style and apply a page border. All right. So that's what I want to do. Now you already know what we want to do. We open our Microsoft Word. Okay. So I'm going to choose a blank document. So let's go back to our instruction. What do we have there? So instruction says customize the heading style. Open the Microsoft Word and type Microsoft Word formatting practice. So I want to type Microsoft Word formatting practice. Okay, so another thing about Microsoft Word, thank God I made this error, is, for example, if you made a spelling error, you can click on it and right click. It will bring you some suggestions of what the correct thing should be. All right, so this is the formatting I want to write. All right, so Microsoft Word formatting practice, that's what we have there. Okay, yeah. So select the text and go to the home tab. All right, so I will select the text. I already taught you yesterday how to select text. I can either triple tap, right, or come here and just tap once. Okay, so I'm currently on the home tab. Let's go to the next instruction. The instruction said that I should click on styles and choose heading 1. Okay, so let me go back to my home tab. Now this is the style section. So I can come to this style section. Now you can see the heading 1. Now if I click on heading 1, can you see? So simply clicking on heading 1, it changed the font type, change the size, and change the color. Did you notice that? All right. So that is one beautiful thing about creating or using preset styles. Okay. Let's follow the instruction. The next instruction says that I should customize the heading. So now, for example, yeah, this heading is good or this style is good, but I don't like this style. So I want to customize my own style. Okay, so how do I do that? I'm going to select it. I'm going to come here, choose, I like Times New Roman. I'm going to choose Times New Roman. I want to increase the size. I can either increase the size here or I come here, I increase the size. Okay, so 26. Let me make it 28. So I'm going to stop here in 28. Let's choose red color red. And I want to make it bold. Are we together? Okay. So this is what would happen. Now, I want to make this style my heading 1 style. Okay, let's follow the instruction we have here. It said Times New Roman, font size to be 20, color should be blue, and apply bold or italics if desired. So I'm going to change this back to blue. So I make it bold blue. I will make formatting. I'm going to make formatting alone italics. Just like we practiced yesterday, I'm going to make Microsoft Word. Let me change this W to capital. I'm going to make practice underline. Okay, so this is exactly what I want to do. Maybe this may be a little bit strange, but let me see whether the instruction gives us the next thing to do. Okay, so now I want to then update my heading 1 to this particular style. Do you understand what I'm saying? I want to update this heading 1 to this particular style. So what do? I'm going to select this and come to heading 1, right click on heading 1, then I will say update heading 1 to match selection. Can you see that? Now, such that if I come here and I type, we have Microsoft Word formatting practice. Let me type, I like or I love using MS Word for writing letters. All right. If I select this and I click on heading 1, can you see that? So simply clicking on heading 1, it automatically changed what I have here to this. Do you understand what I just did now? Okay, so let's move on. The second thing we want to do is to apply a page border. So to apply a page border, we click on the design tab, select page borders found in the page background group. In the border and shading window, choose a box or a custom border, select a style, pick a color and width, click OK. Okay, so let's quickly do that. Are we ready? So the first instruction says we should click on the design tab. So you can see the tabs here. We have different tabs here. This is the design tab. What's the next thing? It says we should select page border found in the page background group. Now look at the page background group. You can see watermark, page color, and page border. So let's click on our page border. The next thing says in the border and shading window. Now this is the border and shading window. You can see the page border here, okay? Choose a box or custom border. So we can choose this, or this, or this, okay? Let's choose this. Select the style. So you can select the styles. Do you want it to be dotted? Do you want to be solid? So let me choose this. How about the color? It said automatic. Let's change the color from automatic to, since we use blue, so let's use blue. How about the width? Let's increase the width to, so that it will be visible enough, 2 points, How about the art? How do you want it to look like? Well, let's make it fun. Let me see whether I will see anyone better. Of course, if you are writing an official document, you don't put all these things, but let's make our page border fun. Okay? So this is what we want to use. We want to put it in the whole document, or if you want to put it in the first page only, you can do that. So, and click OK. Jada. Wow. So this is the page border. So basically what I'm teaching you now are advanced formatting styles. So you may want to create maybe a children's storybook, all right, and you just want to add a little bit of fun to it, make it enticing. So for example, if we are decided to choose this kind of page border, now let's see this one. I think we have one that is not black and white. It really does not matter whether it's black and white. You can change the color. Okay, look at this. Can you see? So this looks like a fairy angel. All right. Okay. So the next thing we want to do now is to save. Of course, you know how to save. I will use Ctrl S. I'm going to save to my documents. He said we should save it as formatting practice. So I'm going to save it as formatting practice. Enter. Okay. So that's about that. All right. I hope you understand what I'm teaching you now. Okay, so let's go to the next section. So we want to work with tables and charts. Working with tables and charts. Under working with tables and charts, we have creating and formatting the tables. Excuse me, I want to be sure that I'm still connected. Okay. So creating and formatting tables. We'll talk about sorting and filtering tables in data in tables. We talk about inserting charts and smart art. So we want to create a table with colon for name, age, and city, and sort by age. Okay. So this is what we want to have. So open your Microsoft Word and place the cursor where you want the table to be. So we are going to open another Microsoft Word. Now, I want to teach you another way to open another Microsoft Word. So you have this Microsoft Word opened already, but you don't want to close this particular Word. You want to open another Word document. One way to go about that is to click on File and click Open. Then click Blank Documents. And you've opened it. I'm going to show you another way to do it, but after now. Okay. So the next thing we want to do is we want to work with tables. So to add tables to your Word document, just like we practiced yesterday on how to add pictures to your Word document, but now we want to add tables, you go to the insert or insert, whichever one you want to call it, all right? And then we come to tables. Now, the tables we need a table, let's choose, let me see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we need 3 by 5, a table with 3, 3 by 5. So I'm not clicking anything here, I'm just hovering over it. So 3 by 5. So this is 3 by 5. When I'm done selecting the table, I just click on it and it's going to bring it here. Okay. So on the table, let me go back to this guy. So we want to have our name, age, and city. Okay. So no offense, I'm going to change this to Lagos, Abuja, okay, let me leave this as Chicago, and let me leave this as Accra. Okay, so that's fair enough, right? So let's distribute it evenly. Okay, so I'm going to come back here. So I have name, age, and so I'm going to come here, put name. After I'm done typing name, I will click on enter on tab key on the keyboard, age, tab, then city. Then I will come back here. Sorry, the city. So I clicked on tab again. The name of the first person is John. John, I think John is 25, and John is from Lagos. What's the name of the next person? I think we have Sarah. Sarah is 30, and Sarah is from Abuja. We then have Mike. Mike is 22. Mike is from Chicago. We have Linda, like Linda Boski. All right, we have Linda. We have age 28, and she's from Accra. Okay, so let's go on with the instruction. The next thing we want to do now is to sort the table. Now, to sort a table, how do we want to sort the table by age? Click anywhere inside the table, go to the table layout, click sort under the data group. In the sort section, select age. From the drop down, choose number as the type, and so we just follow this instruction. Okay, so we are doing this together, all right? So we click anywhere here, we have the table layout. So this is the table layout here, okay? And the next instruction says we should click on sort. So we can see sort here, right? So this is the sort. So the sort under the data group. So I'm going to click on sort. Okay. So we want to sort in the sort section, select age. So sort by, so let's choose, so let's choose column 2, which is supposed to be the age. All right, so the column 2 is the age. The next thing is, we said we should choose number as the type. Yeah, we've done that. And select ascending. Yeah, we've done that. Then we click OK. So let's do that and let's see what happens. Now, can you see that? If you remember when we started, it was John that was the first name, but now is sorting by the age. All right, it's sorting by the age from the lowest to the highest age. So basically, that is how to work with tables. There are several things you can do when it comes to tables. Let me see. Let me change the design. Of course, you can change the design. Let's see this. Can you see this? So you can change the design. Okay, so yep. We have done that. I hope you are learning one thing from what I just mentioned now. So he asked us to save it. We call it table practice dot docs. So we call it, we control save. We save it here in documents. We call it table practice. Okay, so we call it table practice. It has been saved successfully. Okay, so let's go to the next thing. Now we want to learn how to use templates and forms. All right. Now in Microsoft Word, we have what we call the built-in templates. So instead of you creating an entire document from scratch, you can use the built-in templates. All right. So creating and saving custom templates, designing fillable forms with checkboxes and drop downs. So let us design a resume using a template. All right. So we want to design a resume using a template. The next thing I want to do is open Microsoft Word, click File, click New. So we have Microsoft Word. We want to click File, then New. Oh, what's happening? I'm connected to the internet. Let me see resume. Aha, okay. So you see what I just did now, right? So when you open your file, you know where we have the file. We click on new, then you can search online for templates. You may not be able to see this if you are not connected to the internet. All right. So, and we are looking for templates, and we are looking for templates for resume. All right. So I'm going to choose resume and enter. Okay, so we have this resume. We have the first one, modern board resume. So you can see here now that you can even create your own resume all by yourself. Yes, you can do that all by yourself. Okay, so let's do something fast. All right, so we want to use this. So it's going to download it, and this is what we have here. So let's assume this is my picture and this is it. I want to put my name. You just click, select on it, then you put your name. My name is Olafisoye Ige. What's the job title here? I am an IT instructor. All right, education. Let's say I attended Federal University of Nigeria. There's nothing like Federal University of Nigeria, all right? So from what date? Okay, let's say from 2029 to 20 what? 2032. Okay, it's okay to brag about your CGPA. Of course, I will brag about my CGPA. So here, let me say I finish with a 5 dots. Okay, Uh, so if you have another school you attended, you can just remove it if there are no school. You can include your experiences, your what's it called, your skill level. All right, you can say, okay, maybe a communication skill, right? You can add it there, just play around it. You can, of course, change this. Maybe it's not 75%, you can edit it. You can come here, change the color, add shadows to it, and come here, edit. Hobby, what are your hobbies? Hobby one, hobby two. If you have a website, you can put it there. You have an email, you can put it there, phone number, and of course, you can change the picture. What's it called now? Choose different templates. It doesn't have to be resume alone. Okay, it doesn't have to be resume alone. You could come back here, choose file. Let's say you want to get let me just type something like accounts. I don't know, maybe that makes sense, but all right, look at this. We have receipts. Okay, so you can see this. So I'm going to create this. Now you can see this. All right, so you can create a sales receipt. You can put the name of your organization. What do we have? We have Shokeni Solutions. Okay, let me just drop this down. Shokeni Solutions Academy. Okay, so you can, just play around and see what you're able to come up with. All right. Oh my goodness, my time is going. So replace the place header. We've done that. Name, contact information, summary. You know, I think I already mentioned that you can change the font style. All right, I already taught you that. So you can save and export. So let's quickly do that. So of course, you know how to save. Uh, Let me see whether we have a particular name to save it as. So we are going to save it as my resume. Okay. So we saved it as my resume. Now you can export. All right. You can export whether as PDF or, I already mentioned to you, there are several ways you can do PDF. You can just come here straight if you are saving it and save it as PDF, or you can just export straight as PDF. Okay. So we have my resume. So you can just decide to publish, and this is what you have. Is this not beautiful? All right. So instead of you designing all this resume from scratch or giving it or outsourcing it to somebody to help you design it, of course you can do it all by yourself. Okay, so let me close this, and I think I'm done with that. All right. Let me go back to this place. Okay, so let me check. Let me confirm that I have covered. We've looked at tables. We've seen how to use resumes, and okay, I think we have smart art. So let's quickly, I think I have smart art in advanced class, but let me quickly show you how to work with smart art. Okay, so another way to create a new page is to use, or a new document I mean, is to use Control N. All right, when you just press on Control N on your keyboard, you can create a new document. All right, so with smart art, you can, look at what we have there. You can, maybe you have list of things you want to add. You can just play around it. You want to design a company's organogram, right? Or you want to, just show a cycle. Look at this. So let's choose OK. So with this, you can start, you can put something inside. Let's say from egg. The next one, mother, or what do I put there now? Let me just say mother. Why did I not put egg there? Then let me say father. Let me put child here. Okay. So you can see this now. So this is smart art, and you can play around it. All right. You can have fun with it, change it, do anything you want to. All right. Depending on the situation, right? But you can just play around and see how things work out here. Can you see? So from, just have fun. All right, another thing I need to show you lastly is come back to insert, and there is the chart here. All right. Now for me to use the chart, let me come back to this particular guy here. Then I think I should be able to use the chart with it. And let's say, yeah, let's just play here. You can just choose anyone you want. All right. All right. Now, can you see that? Okay. So we have Sandra, I say Sandra, Sarah, Linda, Mike, Abuja, you know. All right. So, but this is not an Excel class. One of these days, I'm going to teach you guys how to work with Excel. And I believe we are going to have, so we have the age, we have the city, but let's leave it as what we have currently. Okay. So that is that about the chart. So collaboration and review tool. Here we want to talk about adding and replacing and replying to comments, using track changes for editing, comparing and merging documents. So let's quickly talk about that. A practice exercise: add a comment to a paragraph and enable track exchange. So how do we go about that? We open a Word document. I'm just going to close all these ones. I don't need to save them. I think I have saved the ones I need to save. I don't need to save you too. I'll just have, I don't need to save it too. So I'm going to leave this, but I'm going to open a new document, then I'm going to close this, okay? So let's go back to the instruction. The instruction says, type the following sample paragraph. So just to be fast with this, I'm going to copy and paste here. I'm going to remove this backspace. So Microsoft Word is a powerful processing tool used for creating, editing, and formatting documents. It includes features like template styles and collaboration tools that make document creation efficient. Okay? All right. So the next thing is to add a comment to a paragraph. So how do you add the comment to a paragraph? Select the part of the paragraph, e.g. Microsoft Word is a powerful processing tool. Click on the review tab, all right? Click new comments in the comments group, type a comment, e.g. consider paraphrasing this for clarity, and click outside the box to save it. Okay, so let's quickly do that. So I want to click, highlight this. So just like I said, this point is very important for lecturers. I come here, I click on new comments, all right, and I can say try summarize this for clarity. Okay, try summarize this for clarity. I click outside the box to save this. All right, so let's see the next instruction. Okay, so we've added the comments. Okay, so enable track changes. Stay in the review tab, click on the track changes to turn it on. Make some edits to the paragraph, e.g. change efficient to user-friendly. Word will now highlight all the changes in red or any color depending on your settings. So let's quickly do that. So we want to click on track changes. All right, so the track changes is active. So I want to change efficient to user. All right. What did I do? I'm coming. Okay, I'm correct. All right. So let's follow the instruction. What's the next thing to do? So user from the word will now highlight the changes in red and depending on the settings. Okay. So save the documents. Okay, let's see the last one. Bonus tab. Try to use accept and reject to review it. All right. So now the next, okay, let me make this thing big so that we can all see it very well. Okay. All right. So you can see that the changes made, for example, I think I made a change here. So if I come here, can you see? It's highlighting this in red. The user friendly here. Can you see that? So it showed that, okay, I have removed efficient, I replaced it with user friendly. So if the other person reviewing the document wants it, can just say, okay, I accept this or accept the changes. So and we can stop tracking. I'm coming, mark all. No. Okay. Okay, so, or you can even return it to original. Okay. And you can use simple markup. Okay. So I hope you understand this. Now you may not, what do I say now? You may not understand the advantage of this until maybe you are working, for example, the most common example of where people use this is you are working with a you are working with somebody and the person is writing, maybe it's helping you to write a particular letter, all right, and you want to suggest certain corrections. So just like I did here, all right, initially what we have here was efficient, all right, and I changed it to user friendly. So if I want to see the changes, I can see it here. All right, I can see the comments here that try summarize this. So you can see how to use what's it called now? How to use your review tab. All right, you can accept, you can reject, and of course do whatsoever you want to do. Okay. Of course, let's save this. It says we should save it as track changes practice. Track changes practice. Okay, so then we save. All right. Okay. So the next and the final thing we want to do in this class is smart tool and shortcut. All right, smart tool and shortcut. Using autocorrect and quick path, inserting hyperlinks and bookmark, customizing word shortcut. So now there is something called quick path that many people really do not know. Now, but let me quickly mention a use case of quick, what's it called? Quick path. Now, on my personal email on Outlook, I designed it such that automatically it adds, anytime I want to send the mail, it adds my, should I call it alias, or let me call it my name, my signature. Okay, let me use signature. So it automatically adds my signature to it. All right. Or for example, you want to create a document and on every page of that document, you want to automatically add a disclaimer to it. So you can use the quick parts. Okay, so let's practice. So open Microsoft Word, type the following. All right, so we open a new Microsoft Word, Control N, and we type the following. The next instruction says select and save as quick path. So once you select and save, highlight the text you want to save as quick path, click on the insert tab. All right, let me follow along here so that I won't delay us. All right, so let me come back here. Okay, let me close this now. So I just want to use thank you for reaching out. If you have any question, yeah. Okay. So go to insert. When you get to insert, click on quick paths on the gallery section. I'm coming. I hope I'm not missing anything. Okay. Okay, in the text group, click on quick paths. All right. Uh-huh. Was just looking like, where am I? All right, so this is the text group. Then this is quick paths here. So we click on quick paths. Then the next instruction says, let me see, um, save selection as quick path gallery. All right, so this is where we are coming to. Okay. So what should be the name? All right. Enter name like support message. So let me just say support message. Is that okay? And I think that's all. All right. Save in normal. You have saved in normal. And okay. And that's it. Now, you don't know the beauty of what you just did now. But let's open a new document, Control N. All right. We can come back to insert, come back to quick path, and automatically choose this. All right. So instead of typing this again, even if you shut down your system, you can definitely come back to your insert, come back to your quick path, and add your support message. And you can add as many support messages as you want. All right. Okay. So then we can save, and that's it. Well, let me see. Let me see if there is any other thing that we can do before we call it today, because that's the last thing we need to do today. All right. Let me see if there is any other thing. Number 10. All right, hyperlink and bookmark. Okay, let's quickly talk about hyperlinks and bookmark. For example, this support at example, .com, we can add it as an hyperlink such that, under insert, so you can put it there. So this is the text to display. This is the link people are going to. Okay, so you can, maybe you can just make it mail to mail to support at. Okay, so that's it. Of course, now it has already added mail to the name. So I'm going to go back there and remove the mail to from here. All right, I've removed it. Email address. And you see it's doing mail to. So I'm going to remove the email address. Okay. So this is exactly what I want. So, and that's it. So if you click this, for you to click it, you hold down your control and you click, and it's going to open your mail or wherever you want to send it to. And of course you can also bookmark, right? What's the bookmark name? Location, then you can reference it later on. Okay. So I think I have come to the end of today's class. If you have any question, feel free to ask me now. It's time for questions and answer. You can put it on the comment box. I want to appreciate those that have joined us right now. I really hope that you've learned one or two things from this class. Do well to check the first class on YouTube. All right, do well to check the first class on YouTube. That was when we started from the beginners level. All right, this is an intermediate level, so you might find it a little bit difficult to get what I'm talking about. But tomorrow is going to be a little bit, tense. All right, so I would encourage you to also join me tomorrow for the advanced class. All right, so before I end this particular session, I mentioned that I'm going to share with you the opportunity that Showcase Solutions Academy is providing every one of us right now. And the opportunity is that Showcase Solution is offering what should I call it now? Training, all right, quartz training for anybody interested, all right. So currently they are offering classes on IT fundamentals, and under IT fundamentals, you will do something like what I'm teaching you in a very robust way or robust manner. You'll be talking about computer fundamentals, you'll be learning Microsoft Word, you'll be learning PowerPoint, you'll be learning Microsoft Excel. You will learn IT fundamental is basically a beginner class to computer or a beginner class to computing. All right. So it's very, very important, especially if you know somebody that is not computer savvy. All right. You can definitely recommend IT fundamental to that person. All right. We also offer courses on WordPress website development. All right, WordPress website development. There are different ways to define websites or to develop or design a website. But what Showcase Solutions Academy are currently offering is designing a website with WordPress. And I can tell you, about 50% of websites in the world is designed with WordPress. All right. Yes, it's designed with WordPress. So you can definitely take this class. And of course, they also offer a class on graphics design. All right, graphic design. They will teach you about Photoshop, Illustrator. You will learn brand identity and many, many other interesting things there. All right. So do well to register using the link. All right, using the link Solutions academy.showkenny.com. Let me say that again, academy.showkenny.com, and register for the course. An interesting thing there is that if you register for the course and you mention, the admin person will contact you and you mention that you got the information from this class. Interestingly, you'll be offered a discount. Don't say that I mentioned that to you. All right, so you'll be offered a discount, and that's it. I mean, we are in the days whereby everybody is learning something related to IT, and I think you should make use of this opportunity. You should make use of this opportunity. I'm going to mention this again to you tomorrow. All right. So again, if you enjoy this particular class, please give it a thumbs up. Ask me question. If you don't have any question, put any random comment. Oh, you can even tell me well done. All right. But make sure you just put something in the comment box so that we just started on YouTube, so that YouTube will be able to suggest this content to other persons that might be interested in learning something about Microsoft Word or learn something about IT fundamentals. All right. In absence of no other conversation, I want to say thank you so much for joining me today. All right. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I'm going to see you again tomorrow. Same time, same station tomorrow. All right. Gracias. God bless you.